Welcome to our first episode of Veterans View in the year 2021. My name is Leroy Davis and I will be your host. I just want to say Happy New Year to all of our viewers out there who watch Veterans View. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go back over the last 4 years with a couple of episodes just to show you what we've done in 4 years. And then we'll come back and we'll talk about some things that we want to do in this new year and to invite all of you to continue to watch our program. But today we're in beautiful Montgomery, Alabama, the state capital. And with me I have two of the most important women in the American Legion. On my right we have the first female national commander of the American Legion. How are you doing today, ma'am?
I am great, thank you very much. A little warm, though.
Little warm. And on my left, we have the second female commander of the Department of Alabama. And we are here today honoring POW MIA Day. And today we're going to speak with the national commander, the first female national commander. How does it feel, Commander?
It feels fantastic. You know, there's 2 million members of this great organization, and to be the one chosen, male or female, what a fantastic opportunity. And I'm doing my best to represent Legionnaires and the American Legion family across the whole nation.
We have our department commander. Donna, tell us about your week with the commander and also about being the second female commander of the Department of Alabama.
I have enjoyed being the department commander so far for now 2.5 months, traveling throughout the state, and it has been my pleasure to escort Denise as she's learned a little bit more about Alabama. She's been here a couple of times already, starting with basic training and then at Fort McClellan in '74, and then last year she spent a weekend with us at our Veterans Retreat and learning what we do to take care of veterans for the that are suffering from post-traumatic stress. And then last couple of days we've been over around Fort Rucker, learning a little bit about helicopters and practicing on some simulators and how they've received training through those programs. And I think it's a great opportunity for us to learn more about what our veterans are facing today, at least in the helicopter field, and some of their needs that we might be able to help out with when we go to DC.
Well, you know, that's great. And the good thing about both of you ladies are that y'all have special assistants, and the special assistants are your significant others. Isn't that great?
That is great.
That's great. That's the first time ever I think we've ever had that. Keith and Max, who are co-owners of this ice cream store. So what I want to do is I want to give you an opportunity to talk. Tell us something about yourself, Keith, where you're from, where you joined the service in, and the branch of service you served in.
Yes, sir. So my name is Keith Walls. I'm from Dayton, Ohio area originally, and I enlisted into the Marine Corps in 2003. I served 10 years as a tanker and a tank master gunner in the United States Marine Corps. I got stationed here in Fort Benning, Georgia. In 2011, helped set up the tank schoolhouse and was an instructor here for a few years.
And then I joined the Marine Corps in 2004, got out in 2014, spent most of my time in West Coast, California in 29 Palms. Just like Keith, came here, taught here, got out here, and from there we came here and started our dream business here.
Okay, and let me ask both of you guys this question. You can take turns, whoever want to answer it. What gave you the idea to start an ice cream business here in Fort Mitchell?
So the ice cream business was already here in Fort Mitchell. It was ran by another couple, both veterans as well. They needed to leave the area, so we took over the shop, bought the equipment, rented the property, and then within a couple weeks, basically made it our own.
I want people to know that ice cream is not just about ice cream.
It isn't.
That you do have other items here. So when people are headed to work in the morning, stop by Ice Dream and grab some breakfast items. Tell us about your breakfast items.
So we offer breakfast every morning, except for Sunday. On Sunday we open up at 11, so we don't offer breakfast. During the weekdays though, we are open up at 7 a.m. So on your way to or from work or daycare, dropping off the kids, we offer a couple different selections of breakfast sandwiches. Besides just our crepes, we have sausage, egg, and cheese, ham, egg, and cheese, and bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches that we offer daily.
And the price is outstanding. Only $3 for a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich. And then you get a cup of coffee. And how much is the coffee?
So just a small cup of coffee is going to be $1.
So you're talking about $4 for a breakfast. Go on, tell us more.
So we also offer on the weekends, we do make a house-made chili. During the weekends, we'll do chili Frito pies, which if you're not sure of, is Fritos on the bottom, covered in chili, cheese, and then jalapenos and oyster crackers if you want. And then we also do our scrambled dog, which was made famous by Dinglewood Pharmacy. So we do our own take on it. It's an open-faced bun, 2 hot dogs cut up with oyster crackers, topped with our chili, cheese, jalapenos.
General Vickers, who's also the principal of Central High School, and he is a brigadier general for the Alabama National Guard.
Correct.
And we just want to ask you to tell us a little something about what we're going to talk about today, General.
Okay. Today I'll be speaking about the importance of recognizing veterans and what a great day this is to do this time of year when we're all in the spirit of giving and celebrating, and to have a wreath laid at each gravesite really represents the respect that the American people have for our military service members, and I think that's something that's important. It's great for our youth to be here and see that, and when less than 2% of the people serving, it's very prestigious to be a part of the military.
That's great. And what do this day means to you as far as, because I know we have one Medal of Honor winner here in our cemetery. We have over 10,000 residents here, and to see people show up like this, what does it mean to you?
Well, it says a lot about this community. You know, with Fort Benning being close by, we have a lot of military retirees that have been through Fort Benning, and today is a great opportunity to celebrate those veterans that have served. I've served with over the last 33 years with some tremendous Americans, and that's what the American soldier is somewhat that needs to be celebrated on a day like today.
And I just want the citizens to understand that not only do you serve in our National Guard for the state of Alabama, and you serve as principal at Central High School, but your men and women who comes under you deploy with the regular troops around the country. And you probably have some deployed now.
Yes, sir. We've got probably about 800 soldiers deployed right now. We have another battalion of 700 that are deploying next year, and we typically have anywhere between 500 and 1,500 soldiers out of the Alabama National Guard deployed for the last 19 years.
Yes, that's great. Well, I just want to say we have the most loyal people in the state of Alabama that do not mind serving their country. And I want to thank you for your service, General, and thank you for being here today.
Appreciate it.
Treatment court, because I know the Phoenix City and Russell County is a veterans-friendly community. So why did you think that it was important to start that Veterans Treatment Court?
As I said, Leroy and some other veterans came forward with the idea. It was a program that was just really getting started on the national scale around that time. There was a pilot program in Buffalo, and it started to spread. And we were, I think, the first or second in the state of Alabama Veterans Treatment Court program. There's a need for a lot of veterans coming back from Iraq and Afghanistan and other places who they're having issues with mental health and emotional problems, and they're trying to self-medicate. That warrior mentality a lot of times keeps them, we've found, from seeking out the help that they need and that they're entitled to. And so instead of having them come through the criminal justice system and going to jail or going to prison, we're getting them help and getting them back on their 2 feet again. We've had a lot of success doing it.
Okay, so that means that we've been doing this, and I worked with you for more than 8 years now,
sir.
And been very successful in doing it and graduating veteran. Talk about the graduation.
Okay. After a veteran has successfully completed the program, the first thing we do on a session, if we have a veteran graduating, is we have them come up and we present them with a certificate. And I always reiterate to the veteran that the people involved in the Veterans Court program aren't going anywhere. So if those veterans find themselves in a situation where they feel like they need somebody to talk to or they need some help, we're still there.
Yeah,
You're still there.
Yes, sir.
And it's something that I feel is very important for them to know, that it's not just come through the program and you're done. It's a support system that they've been brought into to help them.
Okay. I have another something about the blueprints, the diagram of this new clinic.
Yeah, we're going to be a single story with a large atrium, and The services inside the building will be dentistry, general medical facilities, ambulatory, women's health, dental, podiatry, any type of lab services, radiology. There is a dock in the back that'll have a trailer for MRI as needed. I'm sure it'll be a reserve or an appointment type setting when the MRI truck shows up. And I would think lithotripsy would be the same type of thing for kidney stone issues or whatever. But it's a fabulous facility. There'll be tons of parking, and the layout is very easily accessible.
Okay, and I know you mentioned some, and I've looked at all of the different clinics that's going to be there, and I think it's safe to say that unless you go into a specific specialty, you can get everything done at this clinic.
Correct.
So unless you're going to the Birmingham to a heart doctor, a kidney for something specialized, you'll be able to get everything done at this clinic, and you won't have to get in your car and drive to Tuskegee or Montgomery.
Correct, yes, sir.
Glenn, the clinic is in your district, and I understand there was a survey done of the citizens up there. Can you tell us about the survey?
Oh yeah. They a couple of the residents we have a little social media network. Actually, it's called Next Door Network, and it reaches out to, good gosh, 30, 40 plus. I mean, it gets out there to several neighborhoods, maybe 6, 7, 8,000 people. But there was one of the neighbors did a survey and kind of put it out there, if you're happy about the VA clinic here and you'd like to see it here. And I think at the end of the day, it was something like 80% of people said, yeah, we'd love to see it here, we're okay with it. And 20%, had some concerns here. And with new development, there's always concerns and always questions. But I think that at the end of the day, what I see is, in the beginning, construction's construction, okay? You start moving dirt, you start taking down trees and all that, people get a little emotional.
Right.
There's a period that it takes a little while to get over, but once the final product starts coming together, the landscaping goes in, all that, it really starts taking on a shape and identity of its own. And what I've seen from these plans, and Dan was talking about it earlier, is that it's a magnificent facility, a state-of-the-art facility, and some of the things that I was really impressed that it's going to have prostheses repair and replacement, and rehab and mental health and things like that, eye, vision aspect to it, and it's got a complete diagnostic center. I mean, it's got an MRI, a CAT scan, radiology, pathology. Like you said, it's a one-stop shop.
Well, Admiral Dent, what do you think so far? This is the new site for the VA clinic, and you can see that they're laying down some, I guess you call it pilings for the building to sit on, and they're cleaning and moving everything around.
It's awesome, nice site,
and,
good access.
October, I'm supposed to be here for the ribbon cutting ceremony, so I'm going to invite you to come back in October.
I'll be here
as well for the ribbon cutting ceremony. But this is going to be the new VA clinic for the Columbus area.
It's nice, a beautiful setting.
With Kevin Carpenter, who's a member of the Russell County Veterans Council, and with Miss Dietrich here at St. Francis Hospital in Columbus, Georgia. And today, this afternoon rather, we are presenting Miss Dietrich with some sandwiches from Subway and some water and tea for those nurses and doctors that work on the Colbert unit. Ms. Dietrich, could you tell us how hard your nurses is working, and do you have enough PPE equipment?
We do have enough PPE. They work very hard to make sure that all of our patients here at St. Francis are taken good care of. They are doing a great job on our COVID unit as he is presenting this food. We definitely have enough supplies that we need and PPE for all of our healthcare workers here at St. Francis.
Well, that's great. Is there anything else that the community might be able to do that'll make your job that much easier? Because I know y'all are working long hours and it's really taxing on you. Is there anything else that the community can do for you?
continue to wear your mask, stay at home, try not to be in groups of large people without your mask on, and continue just to follow the COVID rules and, stay home, stay with your family, and wash your hands.
Wash your hands 3 times a day? Or
Every time you can.
Okay, we want to thank you for allowing us to support you with this food and everything, and we're not going to hold you because we know you have to get back to work. And we just want to say thank you, and this is for us trying to give something back to you guys, our first responders.
Well, we appreciate you guys showing us support. We appreciate the food, and I'm sure the staff will enjoy it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And welcome back. And now you can see the importance of why we deliver the food to the COVID unit staff, the nurses, the doctors, the janitorial people, the whole staff, everybody works there. We wanted to feed them because they work 2 shifts, 12 hours each. And then they have to go home, get a little sleep, and come back. And they even may stay longer if someone calls in sick because, they are vulnerable too as well. So we wanted to show our appreciation by feeding that unit. And by saying that, I want to transition into why I think that we need to start teaching a class to veteran spouses or significant others, because veterans are getting sick, whether it's COVID or double pneumonia or whatever, and they need our assistance. Their spouses need to know what they need to do in the case where they get sick. I have a friend who has been sick and been hospitalized and everything, and he's a retired sergeant major from the United States Army, and he's been hospitalized for more than a month and went to a recovery unit with the double pneumonia, and then he's now in a rehabilitation unit. But his spouse did not know to contact the VA so that when he do get out, she'll have all of these things available that she can get from the VA, like a wheelchair, home visits for home health care and stuff of that nature. So I want to start a class that teaching spouses what they need to know in the case that their husband or their significant other gets sick. It's important that you know these things so that you don't have to come out of pocket with any money, especially if they are a disabled veteran. So please, my phone number is 706-718-4440. Should you need any assistance, I can give you any information to help you navigate the VA system, give me a call. But as soon as this COVID-19 gets better or die down, we will start teaching a class, or we might even do a Zoom class if I get enough people calling me, so that we can tell you the things that you need to know and how to navigate the VA system. I also have a form that you can fill out with your spouse. It'll have all of that information on there, so you'll know what to do in the case of your spouse or significant other getting sick, and you'll know who to contact. So I just want to share that information because in this COVID environment that we're in today, people are getting sick, and when your loved ones get sick, you get nervous, and you don't really think because you're thinking about, hey, I gotta be there, I gotta do this. But now we can't even go in the unit, so you're looking from a window outside if they're in a recovery room, and you're waving. So if we give you this information that you need to know right away, then you won't be trying to guess on what to do. And that's it for this episode of Veterans View.